let's look at the second problem on this assignment. So now we have a sample of copper 2 sulfate hydrate. We're given a mass. Before heating, it's heated to drive off the water of hydration, and we have the mass left behind. It says determine the correct formula and the name of the hydrate. So we're given the mass, the initial mass, which is salt plus water. Then we have the mass of the dry salt. We can subtract those to get the mass of the water. We need to know the molar masses of both the salt and the water, and from those we can find how many moles of each we have, and we will take the ratio of the moles. That will tell us how many water molecules we have per formula unit of salt, and that will enable us to write the formula and name the hydrate. So first of all, our initial mass is mass of hydrate is 3.97 grams. Mass of dry salt is 2.54 grams. Mass of water that was in the hydrate is going to be the difference. Let's just do this quickly. 4, looks like 1.43 grams. All right, so we've already found the molar mass of water is 18.02 grams, 18.02 grams per mole, or 1 mole of water is 18.02 grams. So let's find the molar mass of the copper sulfate. Copper is here, 63.55. So molar mass of dry copper sulfate, I hope we can fit all these on the page, 63.55 plus 32.07 plus 4 times 16.00 is 64.00, and that is going to be equal to, let me add that up really quickly, 63.55 32.07 and 64 plus, and I get 159.62 grams. All right, so we just need to find moles of each. So we have the hydrate, so moles of hydrate, or sorry, no, we don't want the hydrate. We want the moles of the dry salt. Moles of copper 2 sulfate equals the mass of copper 2 sulfate times 1 mole of copper 2 sulfate over 159.62 grams copper 2 sulfate. And that's going to give us 0.0159 moles copper 2 sulfate. And moles water is going to be the mass of water, 1.43 grams times 1 mole of water is 18.02 grams of water. 1.43, enter 18.02, divide, we get 0.0794 moles of water. So we want the ratio of the moles, larger to smaller. We're expecting that there's going to be more water than there is salt, more moles of water than there are of salt. So X is going to be equal to 0.0794, sorry, moles over 0.0159 moles and that's equal to, I get 4.99. That is, of course, very close to 5, so we're going to say that our number of waters of hydration is 5. Our formula is going to be CuSO4 with a dot 5 H2O, and we're going to call this copper 2 sulfate pentahydrate. So the name uses the same number prefixes that we already learned in connection with molecules. So that's how to do the second problem.